Extremers Dance Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Extremers Dance Crew. Yeah. Let's do this.
Guys, welcome to Campus Stars. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Omboyo Cheng, and I am joined by Sana Arts Hub founders and the big things. Please introduce us.
My name is Willie Oeba. Spoken word poet and an MC.
Yeah. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
It's not your first time.
It's not my first time. It's not my second time.
It's not your third time.
It's not. Forget about numbers. Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
And
yeah, I'm Ferdnand Muganda. An event of the name.
And it's not your first time either.
Yeah, true.
Finally.
I go by the name Mayu Sana, and I'm the co-founder Sana Arts Hub and a spoken word artist. It's my second time.
Yeah. We are blessed today. Manze, when I told you that May was the month that we were going to concentrate on UVAs, I was not wrong. And finally, UVAs really happened last Thursday. And we were honored to have Della Fena and Kagwe on our show. And then we went and recorded it, and I believe you just saw part of it. We just saw Extremers dance crew, the best dance crew in Moi University according to the results of the UVAs. So I'm going to talk with these guys about the UVAs, and they're going to tell you everything that happened, including the questions that you have more. So the first one is, were the results fair and free?
Actually, we should be.
Unajua.
Yeah, true.
So things like that. So nashukuru vile walijihype sana.
So we are going to go back kabisa to history and tell you how the UVA started, why they started, and we are going to listen to Mayu Sana. So okay, sawa. The sponsors were pull out. More university is not supporting you. So where did you get the money to organize this event? Because obviously event is going to be done.
Yeah. As we said earlier, like you don't have to like stall your dream so that people who believe in you can come and push it for you.
Yeah.
You just have to work with what you have, to get what you want. And we worked with what we had, the little we had in our pockets, to get a good show, and it was awesome. So basically, we financed the show from the posters, from everything, with the effort of the nominees, because the first pre-UVAs we had some money that we got from the event, and then it was progressive. So we kept the money so that some of it, part of it, we invested on the event. So basically, we were running from tickets, and sometimes we were running from our pockets. But it all went down well.
Oh, that's amazing. Let's talk about the categories. How did you come to choose the categories that were there? You know, like the TV show of the year, which went to Zero Chills, by the way. So Zero Chills, congratulations, guys. Ataka little bit, well, we were number 2. So how did you finally come up and say these are the categories we want to award? Like, for example, hakukuwa tuna entertainment pekee, kulikuwa pia na social media influencers and sports personality. Yeah. So how did you come up with that?
So it was like a pilot project because we will have subsequent events as such.
Yeah.
So being the first event, actually, we created the categories which would create frenzy more and which students from more university indulge in more. So that because we had only 22 categories and one category was special recognition 254, which apparently King Kaka took it.
Yeah.
But on a future date, we'll have categories like Blogger of the Year because we were working from a tight budget and we were awarding the categories in which like people indulge more. Because we have very good bloggers, but people don't interact with them so much in Boy University. But on a later date, on subsequent events, we will consider more other, because categories such as MC of the Year, people interact with the people. So we were focusing on categories that would create frenzy and which would bring like people to our event so that they would interact with what we do. So that if we create another categories, any other categories on a later date, they would know what we do first.
Let's talk about the artists that you brought, the guest artists that you brought on board. That was Ferdnand, Della and Kagwe. Why did you choose those particular people to bring?
First of all, they're very talented artists, and they, like currently, if you check out the music scene in Kenya, their ratings are good. And apparently they're also in Eldoret. So we approached them and we approached their management and we asked them if they could come through, and they're willing.
Thanks to Taurus Music
and actually they are passing a message about tribalism and how to vote wisely. So we thought for the students, because we are from Moi University, if they interact with you, maybe you come from Nairobi, comes from Kisumu. Where do you come from?
Would you say that the students appreciated the guest artists that you brought?
I think maybe as in the Taurus Music, Della, Fena and Kabu. They actually showed up for a radio interview. We interviewed them at 103.9.
And I did
then,
too.
And they also came to KTL, so they had that time, si celeb wote tu
si celeb mwitu
anaweza tu kuja and sacrifice his time. And the previous night they were at Timber. Watu wako wamelala. Their manager told me that, but alafu pia they worked with us. They worked with our schedule. Actually they called me, they called Weber and Mayu. They told us, is it okay to decide the time they showed up, and wakakam alafu waka hold on until the awards were done. Mtonishwa hiyo the footage. Then they performed, then they went. So they are nice people. I like them.
So let's talk
specifically you like
specifically nani bede nani alikubemba zaidi? You will say all of them.
All of them.
What about you, Mayu?
I'm team fanatic. I'm a fanatic.
Also Della is good.
I
think they're all of them. No home.
Hata mimi nilibambika na kila msee, including Fena. So the awards now when it came to the final crowning, when people were the winner of the whatever is him, why did you choose the particular trophies that you were given? Kuna mse alisema ati mse hiyo ni meza ni mguu ya meza, and I was like so what happened
if I can
there?
answer that, they can wataongea pia. So as we've said, we like hatukuwa na sponsors, but Paul's Bakery came in late, so we had to squeeze their finances. Zitoshe something tangible, know. So we worked with trophies and a certificate and a hamper. So the trophies will be better next year.
Watch this space. We will have glass trophies next time.
I see no problem because it's a representation,
Goal.
But I'm glad nimeenda kwa Willy, nimeenda kwa Mayu, nimeona hiyo trophy watu wanaiagia.
Umeenda kwa Mayu kwa Willy.
Okay, sawa, wacha tuongee hiyo story sasa ya win awards. You will win so many awards.
What did you expect?
Oh well.
But it would be news if I would not win awards.
Well, let's start with you won MC of the year, okay? Radio show of the year ilikuwa nani? Yako.
Morning breakfast.
Spoken word artist of the year ilikuwa nani? Which other award did you win?
No other award. Can I ask you?
How does that? How do you think that went with the other artists? Do you think it was embraced? Do you think it was, considering you guys are the people who founded the event?
Yeah.
Do you think it was selfish of you to have all those awards?
What can I ask you? What would be news if I was nominated for spoken word poetry and I won? If I was nominated and I didn't win, what is news?
Tuanze hivi. Wewe ulikuwa nominated. Mayu sana alikuwa nominated.
Yeah.
Sasa ulifeel aje vile ulishindwa na Mulio Eba?
See, I felt like any stuff positive. I have a lot to learn from him, because an artist, it's not about only performing on stage. It's about creating that brand.
Yeah.
And if he's able to create that brand and get guys to vote for him, that's a good thing. That's something you can learn. And same for every other category. So like, don't look like down upon some guys that they're not better dancers than these other guys. They're not.
And
there's
actually,
something to learn from those other guys, the guys who won.
It's not always about the best. It's not about the best who always win, because it is so many other factors that have to be factored in together so that we have the best. Because actually, arguably, maybe you can say Extremers Dance Crew, they've not been there for the longest time, and it's not arguably, they're not the best arguably the best dance crew in Moi University. We have other preferences, maybe things HBCs, maybe think diocese, but at the end of the day, it was like one of the most controversial award, that dance crew of the year, because they did win. Now you might find they did campaign, they put so much effort, and they have fans, as he said, like the former high school. You see, so it's not about winning every time. Sometimes you have to learn something about you. Actually, winners concentrate on winning, losers concentrate on the winners. So if you didn't win, concentrate on winning next time.
And previously, the whole idea wasn't about winning. It was about taking the Moi University to the public, to a wider platform. Haikuwa tu about to win that. Ilikuwaga ku market artists, kuonesha watu. So hata sasa ningekuuliza how many rappers do you know in university, you can list some. There was a time first year ungeuliza mtu unajua dance crew gani, ilikuwaga Blazers peke yake. So at least our artists will feel appreciated, they feel known, they feel someone is watching them, and you're telling them they should watch out because the next one is going to be bigger and better.
And watch out next time if you don't push for your votes, I'll still be there.
With 10 votes.
You won the 10 votes.
Tulikuwa
technically
discuss na the organizers, my fellow organizers, ilikuwa to intercept hizo votes. Ile design voting only itachukua 70% peke yake, then we decide hiyo 30%, as in how do you see na panel, as in is it right our watu win ama because
that would be more biased. That would be more biased other than majority votes, because we are nominated and we are organizing the event, because it is a concept, because Mayusana is part of the organizing team. We can't say that we are not like nominating him for spoken word poetry, and he has been doing his stuff since first year. We all know we could invalidate the event.
And there's so many answers for one question. I am getting bored. Okay, I'm not really getting bored. I just like making jokes that really, fall through the air. So,
that's both be as
it never was. And you won event organizer of the year.
Yeah, thank you.
Touche. That's nice.
Yeah, I felt. Let me say this: MU band, ulikuwa MU band first year, most people, maybe you were in Moi University band.
No,
most artists when wanakujanga Moi University, they pass through the arms of Moi University band, and they have the numbers. You see, the same case with the Extremers. Extremers ni kubwa, ni about 50 people. Na unaona ku campaign, kila mtu akisema a campaign, kila mtu akiwa na following ya, all people wakiwa MU band, kila mtu alitoka different high school. Ako in a different school. Unaona hiyo diversity, you can't compare it with a smaller group, like, like Jana Band. So I think, to me, that's my theory. Yeah, I think walikuwa na a wider audience ya kuvote, ya kutafuta votes. The bigger the...
So kulikuwa na hii part ya kuvote ilikuwa inaitwa skip na imepata ilikuwa na mafans wengi. What was happening with that? Mayu sana. Nini ilikuwa inafanyika hapo?
Maybe in some categories guys were not sure who to vote for. Maybe in a category like spoken word or artist of the year, where I have fans and whoever has fans, example, and maybe they don't want to, they feel bad.
No one would know. No one would know.
But when unajua, you're like, you sana ulioeba. That's why I voted for Sheikh Mkristo. Yeah.
You disclose your vote just like that.
Yeah, I voted for Sheikh
Me,
Mkristo. I voted for Jana
Band. I have a different
idea.
You see, these things were like widely shared, you know. And so that you vote for another category, you have to skip to get to spoken word category.
Yeah.
He pushed it to his brother so that he can vote for him. His brother doesn't know me, so he had to skip so that he reaches to the event organizer of the year. But I believe if I get somewhere and I know the people, why would I skip and vote for someone there? So I think because it was widely spread, so that other people didn't know other people in that category, so you just skip.
Aya, tuongee about you as an event organizer. You hosted a very amazing event. So what's next? What's next for the UVAs? Tuanze na UVAs kwanza kabla tuende to your career.
What's next? The second edition is coming next year. Tumeanza kuandika proposal. Yeah, we are trying to tunataka ku copyright and stuff. Yeah, we want it to be bigger, we want it to be bigger, and better. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so that.
So exactly what are the milestones that you want to work with? Nini exactly, sponsors or what?
The sponsors, tunataka, because there are some sponsors, some potential sponsors who are very willing to, but they have
they're willing but not able.
Walisema it's too late, wamesha come up with their financial year. I wish we came earlier because it's a big idea, it's a better one, but society tunataka tuanze kuzifanya the things we want to do. Tunataka tuanze kuzifanya sahihi, and stuff like those. So tunataka tuanze sika last time to say the nominations were biased. Tunataka people to reveal themselves. So tunataka tukue na agents
when nominate themselves.
Watu tukue na agents kila mahali. Show ikifanyika wameona nani akiperform, wameona Kahira akiperform and stuff, So next time we come up with a legit nomination list. Yeah. And then we want to work with the school too, because it's near Moi University. The most nominees wote walikuwa from Moi University. So we want also to work with the school. It's easier to get a venue, to get the fancy stuff.
But I believe you cannot come up with a legit list, because everyone in Moi University is a DJ, so you can't put everyone. And everyone knows that they are the best, So you just have to cut down on something.
So, Mayu Sana, do you think that your initial purpose for the UVAs was achieved? And if it was, in what way?
Yes, I think it was achieved. It was a very successful event, if you ask me. And coming, like, for the first time we have something of this sort in Moi University, it was a great achievement, both for us and for every other single artist in Moi University. One, because it was able to unite artists in Moi University. Guys are like divided here. We have this group and this other group, and it's like a competition here, a competition there. But guys were able to unite for this one thing. And also, it was able to push the brands of the artists out there, because maybe some guy out there doesn't know who are the organizers of UVA, and like the designs were looking legit and stuff like that. So this guy is thinking like, this is a big ass event. And this guy is nominated for this event. So you see the image that creates in my mind.
True.
Yeah. So branding and unity.
Wow.
Achieved.
Well, you've heard it from the UVA guys. Well, they organized the event and it was successful according to me, while I was trying to keep awake the entire time. But it was amazing. Zero Chills won. So many people won. We are so proud of it. And a wise woman, me, once said that you guys are the next big thing in Africa. So we are hoping that you guys follow that.
True. So many people won, and some other people won so many.
What do you think?
So have you got anything, just one of you SMS something to your fans out there, and then we can come to a conclusion.
Fadi.
Okay, I don't know what I can say is thank you people, thank you for the support. We didn't think it would be this big. Then for the sponsors out there and anyone who can stretch a hand, we still have the second edition and the third one, so I want you guys to come out. I want the artists within Moi University to show themselves, and we have a very big event